What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So now the time's finally here. We got the first teaser trailer for the upcoming James Gunn's DCU's Supergirl that is directed by Craig Gillespie. I'm sorry if I'm butchering his last name, but he directed Cruella. He directed I, Tonya. He even directed Dumb Money. Even the remake of a horror film called Fright Night that came out in 2011. I mean, he's had a good track record of making some good hits here and there. And they had a screenwriter who has never done a screenwriting before, which had me a little bit worried and a little skeptical about the question by picking someone who has never done a screenplay before. It's supposed to be Anna Nagoria. I'm really terrible at pronouncing the last name, but she's also going to be labeled as a screenwriter for the upcoming Wonder Woman movie project that they're in development. And I think that they are still doing that Teen Titans movie and that she's credited as a screenwriter. I don't know if that's actually true. James Gunn might have debunked it, but we know that she's already writing the Wonder Woman movie, a solo film. And yeah, everything I've been seeing, I'm really liking what I'm seeing so far from the behind the scenes, and the cast is great. You got Jason Momoa playing Lobo, which was supposed to be his dream role that he's been wanting for years, and they're clearly making it clear that this is the new beginning of the DCU, that it is not part of the DCEU anymore. We're not going to see Jason Momoa as Aquaman. Now we're going to be seeing him play Lobo, and this is going to be the first DCU that is not written and directed by James Gunn, so I can't wait to get into this teaser trailer. And we last saw Supergirl was that she made a cameo in James Gunn's Superman movie of several months ago when she was like trash and very highly intoxicated, and we wondering like what's going on with her. And I think that that's going to give us a little bit of a different angle when we're seeing it from her point of view. But anyway, enough of me rambling. I'm going to get into this first teaser trailer right now. Oh, there's Crypto, which we all knew that Crypto was going to be in the movie. Oh, there's Superman in the front page. Is he peeing? What the hell?
You managed to get most of it on the paper this time.
Oh, God.
Good job, buddy.
Oh, she is so trashed.
I, Cars Zor-El, hereby declare that 23 will be the best year yet. Let's be honest, babe, it's not a very high bar to clear.
I didn't know any of you were still alive. What was it like to lose everything in a day?
Krypton didn't die in a day. The gods are not that kind. Okay, this does not look like this is gonna end well. For you guys.
Oh my God, she's gonna be kicking ass.
Do others on your planet have powers like you?
No, it's a pretty small group of two.
Oh, there's Lobo.
He sees the good in everyone. And I see the truth.
Oh, she's wearing the suit. Oh, dude, this looks sick. June 26th, let's go. So that's the official teaser trailer for the upcoming Supergirl. Now, I will say, this was a good, decent teaser trailer by not showing us a little too much and giving us a sense of the tone for what what the movie is. And I'm not going to put this on par with the Superman teaser trailer because they lean into the heavily on the orchestra with barely any dialogue, and it gave us the epic spectacle thing where it's giving us the triumphant return to Superman on the big screen. This one felt like it was a way more of the Guardians of the Galaxy tone with Supergirl in it. Now, I'm not saying that that's a negative. I think that from what I've heard from the comic book readers who have read Woman of Tomorrow, that they're a little bit more consistency of what they're going to be in the movie. Now, I know that it's not going to be like page to page, word for word from the graphic novel of Woman of Tomorrow. I like the tone. I will say that the music choice, I don't know how I felt about the music choice. It definitely fit into Kara's character because we already know that the reason why she is the way she is and why she's going off other worlds under red suns and partying and drinking is that she is dealing with grief. It's her coping mechanism of dealing with grief of the loss of her home planet Krypton. Everyone she knew and loved are dead and gone. She had memories on Krypton. She grew up on that planet. Kal-El, Superman, who came to Earth as a baby, had no memories of Krypton. Yeah, he did later that his parents and his family and his planet was destroyed, but he never had any memories on Krypton like Kara did. And what we're going to see from her point of view is going to be very heavy and emotional. And I know that they're only giving us a little glimpse and taste. And I guarantee that once we get into the second trailer or when we see the movie, it's going to be a little bit dark and heavy. It's going to add a lot more violence to it. And it feels like they're actually differentiating from the Superman movie and making it more of a different science fiction epic film, as what James Gunn has addressed from day one, and not making it too much like James Gunn, if that makes any sense. And then we got a little bit of a glimpse of Lobo, played by Jason Momoa, who's an intergalactic bounty hunter, which I don't know if he's going to work with Kara or they're probably going to duke it out for a short, brief moment. And she's got an unknown companion, Ruthie, who is on a mission to help avenge her parents' death, who is going to be the main villain of the movie, which I don't know who the villain is. I have to look that up. But anyway, I really like what I'm seeing, and I'm glad that we saw Krypto in the beginning of the trailer, where we see him just walking around peeing on that newspaper article on the front page of Superman doing his saves. I thought that was pretty funny, because we already know that Krypto has a lot of behavioral issues and he's an uncontrollable dog, and he's pretty much the worst dog, but he's also lovable at the same time. And I can't wait to see his banter with Kara. I can't wait to see this movie. And we got a little bit of a glimpse of her home planet Krypton, and we see the city of Argo. I think it was like the city of Argo or Kendor, I don't remember which name it was called, getting sucked out of that whole planet and it getting extracted. And I believe, if I remember correctly from Brainiac, from the comic books, that he extracted many cities from other planets to add this to his collection, which means that we may get a hint of Brainiac in the film. And from what we've known, that we all can assume that Brainiac is going to be the main villain for the upcoming DC Superman sequel called Man of Tomorrow, that Brainiac could potentially be the main villain, which I believe that he will. Even though that they keep saying it's confirmed, but it's not very clear, because James Gunn didn't really clarify that it's confirmed that it's Brainiac. But I still strongly believe that Brainiac is going to be in Man of Tomorrow. Now, look, it's only a teaser. I'm not going to say it blew my socks off, and some of the action sequences looked pretty sick, and I can't wait to see more of it. And I love that line that she says to Ruthie, that Superman sees the good in everyone, I see the truth. Holy shit, that was a pretty damn good line from what I'm seeing. And this movie is going to come out on June 23rd. I can't wait. I mean, I'm excited. But like I said before, the trailer didn't completely blow my socks off like the Superman teaser, but it gives me enough to be intrigued by it. But anyway, what did you think of this first teaser trailer of Supergirl? I thought it was really good. It was very decent, not the best, but I cannot wait to see Millie Alcock as Supergirl. I think she's going to be fantastic in the film. She's going to give a great performance. And, oh, God, June 23rd can't get here fast enough. But anyway, let me know what you thought about it in the comment section below. If you want to follow my channel, hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell notifications so you know when my videos are up. And if you want to follow my social media platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter, the link tree will be down in the description down below. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a great day, great evening, wherever you're from, and stay tuned for more of my content.